Perfect World, where we talk about people's biggest dreams and their creative journeys. Joining me today, we have two artists and producers. We have Deaize and we have John Leslie. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
On St. Patrick's Day?
Hey.
He got his green. You ain't got your green.
0, but it's all good because I'm 1/16 Irish, so I'm an automatic participator of this holiday.
That is one Hershey out of all 16.
There you go.
Which is nothing.
Listen, it counts. Check the ancestry.com.
Hey now. Well, welcome back and
Yeah.
welcome. Obviously, a lot has changed since you've been here. I'm really excited to have like returning guests because I like to show that I've actually been working
For sure.
and investing in what I do.
Yes. And we're proud of it. Happy to be back. Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's get into it. So, in a perfect world, right? What is it that you do to support yourself? Like, what is the vision that you will be doing?
Making music without any worries, like carefree.
There you go. Simple as that. Just making music, and that actually like bringing enough money for you to like live where you want, travel whenever you want, that type
Absolutely.
of thing. Mm-hmm.
And inspiring people too.
Mm-hmm. Deaize, I want to hear your perfect word again.
I want to like almost say the same thing that I said,
That's fine.
but I don't remember what I said. That's the problem. I don't remember what I said. But to answer the question, whether this is old or new, because I don't remember. Yeah, no, I mean, I think in a perfect world, I'm just, creating. I think, as long as I'm the type of person, I can't really live too long without some type of creative expression. So as long as I have an outlet or an opportunity to do something creatively, whether it is music, whether it is directing, producing, acting, what have you, I need an outlet. I need an opportunity. And, as long as that's a regular practice, I wouldn't say a day-to-day basis, but at least a weekly basis, I have something to, breathe for. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. And you just like to live off of creating, essentially.
Honestly, yeah. Freedom of creating, too. That's another important thing, too. Another important thing, too, for me is, like, creating without any limits, any boundaries. Like, just making something. Like, just because of how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, just reflection of expression. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually really funny you say that, because, well, one, I agree. That's something I would like to do too, is just wake up and create and have that bring back money to me. But, more recently, I've been feeling like one day in the future, I might just get back into acting. Man, and I feel like you were the one who told me that one day
Absolutely.
I might cross back into
Absolutely.
it. It's been looking a little appealing lately.
Let me just say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not the only, former you're not the only former actor / actress that I know that, has taken a season or a break or what have you. But one thing that I know about our craft, that specific craft, is that it never leaves you. It never leaves you. Seriously. It never. And the reason why I know is because it affects everything that, I can't watch movies like the regular person. I can't watch performances like the regular person because there's so much things going on in my mind that the average person isn't thinking about when they watch a movie or a production or any type of show. You know what I'm saying? It's like it taints your whole, especially how immersed we were. Like, Sula didn't play. Like, we learned a lot of, the intricate aspects of the craft.
Yeah.
So, it never really leaves you. It never really, and you were talented. You are talented. You still are. So, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no. When you get back in, all the way in, you got a production and all that. I need dates, I need time, place, all that. Because I will be there. Front row and center. The return.
The return. We'll see. Maybe a little commercial or something here and there.
That's what's up.
But no, same. Like, I look at movies differently.
Yeah.
I be pointing out stuff and they be like, I didn't notice that. I'm like, well, I did.
Right.
Do you feel like that's the same case with music? Like, can you listen to a song without dissecting it?
Well, I'm like a music junkie, so I'm like, I don't just listen to music, I kind of study it, and so.
Okay. I wonder if that's like with every craft, like when you're super submerged in something, you can't just ever look at it the same.
I would expect it. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like when you're really passionate about something and when you really love to do something, like you can't just listen to something nonchalantly, like, oh, this is a song, I'm just listening to it. Nah, like when I listen to music, I kind of like study, like, okay, they use this type of chord, and you know, so
details,
right?
Yeah.
Very detail oriented. So
got it. Yeah, like you can't just turn it on and off, pretty much.
No.
So in an industry that's always changing, I would say it's like new trends and you have competition. How do you make sure to like stay true to the type of music that you create, and I guess not being too easily swayed by what we see, if that makes sense? Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I've come to this term that like my music isn't for everybody. So like, I don't know, like people our age are kind of like into the trap scene. I'm more into like old school, like the Isley Brothers and stuff like that. So, like I used to be concerned about like comparisons and stuff like that, but now I just make what I feel. So whoever likes it, likes it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, first of all, just to speak on, you know, John, he's very unorthodox. Like his style is non-traditional, like in all aspects. And I think that's the uniqueness of his production automatically is going to make you stand out, right? I think, you know, it's just about, and I'm glad you said that too, like not worrying about, you know, who connects with it and who doesn't, because who it is for is who it's for. Like just, and I feel the same way about, you know, the music I make. Like, well, I mean, no, hold on, listen, because for me, it's like not every song is for everybody. But I do feel like, as an artist, I am for everybody. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's about knowing. It's first of all, you have to, before you release something, you have to love it. Like I can't release something that I'm not confident in, that I don't love, that it's like this a banger. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I love about him is like everything he does. This is a banger. This is the best thing you ever heard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you really believe it yourself, somebody else is going to believe it just off the sheer fact that you believe it that hard. Now, how many people it is, that's always subject to change. Right. But, you know, it starts with you.
Did you want to say something?
I just appreciate that, man.
It's love, bro. It's love, for sure. For sure.
And I feel like one thing that separates you from a lot of the other musicians is, one, you said you like old school, but also you play music.
Yeah, I actually play keys, so.
A lot of people don't play music. Or a lot of people know, you know, like me, for example. I know like 2 songs on that joint, but you. Like, I'm just always very astonished by that. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So with art, you have to be very focused. I feel like anything that you pursue, you have to be very focused in it. With that being said, what would you say is some of the distractions that you're faced with just in life that'll get you off your course?
I would say social media. Yeah, man, social media is really crazy because you can spend hours and hours just, you know, scrolling and scrolling. And it takes pretty much hours of your day, to be honest. Like, you look up and 5 hours will pass and you could have been grinding, you know.
Right.
So that's one thing. And another thing is procrastination.
Ooh.
Putting it off. Yeah, I'm waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, bro. You know what I mean? And finally, the third thing, it would be, I guess, like, negative thoughts. You know, like, am I good enough? Is this project good enough? You know what I mean? So, those are my top 3. So.
What app would you say you spend the most time on?
Instagram.
Definitely. Okay, Instagram, definitely. But TikTok will get you too. TikTok. Yeah. And more recently, y'all use Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Okay, okay.
You on Facebook? Y'all on Facebook?
Yo, I'm friends with all my parents' friends.
And Facebook is like for 40-year-olds. Like you said, all your Yeah, nah, that's.
Yeah, I'm like one of the few.
Respect though. I mean, because some people are on it. Some people are on it. I don't know what the intrigue of Facebook is though.
Yo, Facebook got these reels of people mixing paint. I can watch people mix paint for like an hour or two. It's like really interesting because I'm like, ooh, what's it gonna make? Like, it's
like what
really,
color is it gonna make?
Yeah, it's really weird, but that's what social media do. You start being interested in stuff that don't make sense and spend double the time watching it.
That's true.
But yeah. What about you? What would you say are some things that distract you?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you reiterated the question because I wanted to make sure I hit it right. Distractions, right? I think first of all, like we was talking about in the previous conversation, comparisons are that'll hurt you. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you like just completely delete a thought or delete an idea just because you feel like it's so attached to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I think honestly, the individuality of like all human beings is like taking something that somebody's already done and like flipping it or adding a twist to it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like that's really honestly that's all creativity is. It's just getting influence and recreating it in a sense. Now some things are completely original. Like I mean, you do like just like inventions. Like you get something that's just it's never been done before. Right. But it takes, to be honest, it takes more time, more thinking and stuff like that to even do that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say comparisons is definitely one. I'll give you at least two, because three. I think another big distraction would be not so much procrastination, because he already hit that, even though I do agree. But I would say time management. Like how much time do I spend doing this? How much time do I spend doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially for someone like me who, is immersed in, several pockets of, like for example, right? If I'm, let's say, producing, writing, and acting in anything, right? How much time do I dedicate into worrying about the production aspect? How much time do I dedicate for rehearsal? How much time do I dedicate for writing out? Now the writing, I'll take that back, because the writing process is usually done before you get into all that. But like, even them two things, how much time do I spend worrying about everybody on production and what we need to do here, what we need to do there? And then on the other side, how much time I need to be devoted to my personal rehearsal for my personal lines. Then, you got lines with, other people, so we got to come together. And then don't let it be multiple scenes with multiple people. Ooh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I think it's definitely making sure that you get the right pockets of time for everything. Yeah, that too. Mm-hmm.
For me, distractions, I would definitely say social media.
Yep.
Not even like looking at other podcasters, for example, but just seeing how fast stupid things blow up. And I'm like, here I am, not doing the stupid thing.
It's a stupid thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. It's what I'm doing. And it's like, you're not seeing, I don't want to say not seeing the result, but I haven't reached the final goal yet,
exactly.
If that makes sense.
Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. How often do you watch other podcasts? That's a good, that was a good thought that I just had. Like, how often do you watch other podcasts?
Honestly, very little.
Really?
Very little.
Really?
Yeah. I like I can watch a bunch of clips.
Mm-hmm.
Or more recently, I've been watching Club Shay Shay, just because that's been the hottest.
Yeah, he's on fire. He is on fire right now.
I watched another podcast called Her Daddy.
Her Daddy?
Yes, it's a good podcast.
Okay.
But yeah, I watch very little podcasts.
Interesting, because how your angle is more informative, inspirational. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is wild to say, but in my head, I just always thought that you would be watching the tea. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because it just seemed like that's what's popular. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, okay. Let me take that back. I do have a podcast that I watch very consistently, and he does do tea. Mm-hmm. Like you mentioned, he does celebrity tea. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But
see, I got her. I got her.
It's
nah.
Yeah. I watch him And his consistency is something I aspire to do. He dropped like 4 videos a week.
Wow.
I watch his content very often. Sloan, he's actually from Arlington, about to hit 1 million on YouTube.
Wow.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. I watch podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bet. Yeah, but no, I'm sorry. I was like the middle of your thought. Yeah,
no,
my bad.
You're fine. It's a conversation. You want to ask me something? Ask me something. But yeah, social media definitely, and procrastination. Because I have this idea that it's gonna get done, but I never really set a time for it to get done. So then I usually find myself at the end like scrambling to get everything done. Yeah, and it does get done. But at what cost? I'm up at 2 a.m. getting it done. So
listen, but that's the dedication. You know what I'm saying? One thing that you have that, you know, a lot of people don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like sacrifice, sleep, like, you know what I'm saying? Going without those things to get it done. Like you have to have again, back to what I was saying, you have to love what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to believe first that this is the hottest episode I'm putting out.
Right.
So I'm going to stay up till 3 to get it edited. You know what I'm saying? And you edit your own joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. These joints ain't short.
Fine.
Y'all seen the episode. Fine. These joints is not short. Man. That takes a while. I'm already knowing.
And exporting large files.
Talk about it.
Hours.
Talk about it.
Hours. You get to the very end. Do y'all go through this? Like, you get to the very end of downloading or uploading something. You got this much left. Crash.
Nah. And I would break something to that. I would break something. I couldn't take that.
Crash.
I couldn't take that. At least don't let me see it.
Crash.
Like, at least don't let me see it.
It's pain.
Yeah, that hurts.
It's like real pain. But maneuver around it. Find a different way to do it because it's going to get done. Like I said, it can't not happen because I'll miss an episode. I'll miss a week. And I'm very adamant on doing
about missing a week, yeah.
On doing these weekly episodes, especially because I'm just coming back and I've been taking breaks, but they haven't been for nothing. I've been, working in between, buying stuff, yeah, and being in school full time, working full time. Right.
You grinding,
man. So, considering all those things, how would you say you combat that? Like, I gotta word it. It's another thing I need to work on. Yeah, how do you combat that? How do you eliminate distraction?
Well, first by turning that phone off, number one.
You turn it all the way off?
Yeah, like when I'm creating or whatever, like turn the phone off.
That's smart. I need to do that. Okay, go ahead.
Number 2, prayer. Honestly, just praying, reading the word. Just meditating. I'm a huge meditator, so.
You meditate daily?
Yes.
Okay. My mom does that. She meditates daily, and I'm trying to get on that wave, but I feel like it'd be just so much going on in my mind. But that's what meditation's for.
Exactly.
So I need to.
You gotta have the right music and everything when you meditate. So.
Okay, you listen to music.
See, he's too. It's music. Everything is music oriented. You seen that plug, right? Yeah, nah. Facts.
What about you? How do you eliminate distraction or avoid it as much as possible?
Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That's not easy. You know what I'm saying? That's not like I guess I ain't necessarily mastered that yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm distracted by a lot of things. I get distracted by a lot of things. But you know what? I think honestly sometimes okay, I'll give you an example, right? So just yesterday I was in the studio for some time, and during that time, excuse me, we was so first of all, when things don't go according to plan, right? You have to figure out, okay, what is holding us up from getting to where we want to go, right? And here's where the distractions come in. Because if you sit down and take a little breath, take a little breather, it could last a little bit longer than need be. You know what I'm saying? So, what I would say to it is like, not over breaking. Maybe that's what I'm going for. It's like
I'm following.
you.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it, but like, you know,
not getting comfortable. There you go.
This is why you're the podcaster. That's a bar.
Yeah.
That's a bar. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah. Not getting too comfortable. That's you gotta. That's how you can fight distractions. And keying in, like just locking in, like, you know. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm not good as John. Like I can't 0 dark 30 that John. Now the phone got me on. You know what I'm saying? It could be emergency. My mama called me or something. You know. Mama. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, but no. But all just aside, I think locking in. Like I think again, like I was saying with the time management piece. If you set specific time aside and you like, I'm talking like. We can't be doing this no later than this. Now, I don't think I've reached a point in my life yet where I have deadlines. But maybe I should start giving myself that because then it makes you, really focus in for that time. But yeah, I would say time management. I feel like that wasn't the point that I was making, but hey, we'll roll with it. Y'all figure it out. You'll find a gem in what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Just rewatch it,
right?
Analyze it, and try to pick up.
There you go.
Down.
There you go.
Nah, I feel that too though. Like just getting too comfortable, cause.
Oh, locking in. That's what I was saying. Locking in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was saying, like I'll give myself a break, and then I'll take a longer break and a longer break, and it's like, no, you got too comfortable with the break. The break was for you to recharge. You too recharge now. So don't get comfortable. Come back. Do what you're supposed to do. And if you don't, you cannot complain about not seeing results.
Yeah.
What about being comfortable with success?
Comfortable with success.
Yeah.
I don't think I've experienced that. Is that like imposter syndrome? Like you do so many good things, but you still don't feel success within yourself? Is that what that is?
No, I meant like if you like meet a milestone, you're like, okay, I did, like for example, in my case, like, okay, I finished the album, you know what I'm saying, it's going really well. Like now I can just like chill.
Oh, yeah. Like you did what you're supposed to do. No, you gotta keep going.
Right, exactly.
You gotta keep going. Otherwise, you're just gonna fall off.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, I know for me, because when 1302 dropped, I mean, I was already like and now mind you, I am a different type of person though, because I feel like because you invested, first of all, you invested a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources, right? Not only that, the project is 30, right? How many tracks is it?
25 songs.
Yeah, it's 25 songs long, right? It's 25 songs long. It's 25 songs long. Yes. So when you output that much, it almost feels like, dang, what do I have left? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but this is what I'll say, right? And I don't know how to like get it to you, but the best way that I don't know how you're gonna get it is what I'm saying. But the best way to say it is like you gotta get to a point where it's like you want to top that. Like, okay, we did this and this was cool. How can we do it better? Like for me though, and this is what I was going to say, right? When 1302 dropped, I was like, okay, dang, I did it. But like after a month, I was like, these songs so. And mind you, because I ain't gonna lie, because for me, and because my process was like, it took us about 3 years. I think I was saying that on the episode. Mm-hmm. It took us about 3 years. So I have been sitting and living with some of them beats for 3 years. Some of them less. You know what I'm saying? But just overall, just as a concept, as a project, and then mind you, before that, I told you, maybe 4 or 5 years of like establishing the idea, this is how it's going to sound. This, you know what I'm saying? So I was tired of it. So it was like, I'm ready for the new. You know what I mean? Like, I finally did this. So like, you know what I'm saying? So I think just getting to a point where it's like, okay, but you definitely have to rest. You definitely, like, now that it's out,
yeah, absolutely.
You enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? You enjoy it.
You can ride on that. For a minute.
Do a lot of content surrounding it, right?
Yep.
And chill. And then when it's time to go back to the drawing board, when you're creating again, now it's like, okay, now I got to start curating what is next, the next body of work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just,
That sounds like the exact definition of me versus me. I'm constantly trying to one up myself.
There you go.
Because it's one that goes all back to distractions. Like
that'll keep you away from them, though.
Yeah.
That'll keep you away from them, though.
Yeah, if I can continuously one up myself, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I can't focus on other people because one, I don't know their process.
Yeah.
I don't know what they went through, and yeah. So 25 songs. What's it called? Runtime?
Mm-hmm.
What's the runtime for your album?
An hour and 2 minutes.
An hour and 2 minutes, and that's all you, like 100%.
Yep. Drums, keys, bass. Yeah, that's all me.
Talent.
That's
Talent. It's real talent.
Let's say on like a scale 1 to 10, right? 1 to 10, and think about it. How much would you say that you actually care about the opinions of other people? And I'm gonna give y'all.
That's a funny question.
Oh man, I would have to say, man.
With let me see. 10 being like I care a lot. I care most.
Right.
I would say 0. I really don't care. I used to care.
0.
Yeah, 0. Period. I used to
I want to
care.
be like you.
Facts.
I want to be like you.
Yeah, I used to care, but now, I mean, I'm doing music for God. So like, as long as He's pleased, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. So
For sure.
yeah.
0.
But I mean, if you care about what other people think about you, that you'll never grow.
It's true.
You'll never, elevate if you're constantly consumed about what other people think about you, because people will disappoint you. So
yeah, chew you up, spit you right back out.
Yeah, exactly. So
and move on to the next person.
Is what it is.
Let me see. For me, 10 being the most, I'd say I'm at like a 3.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very low, but
That's low. Yeah, facts.
I
That's
do
low.
have my moments where I'm like, this song it's not gonna do the numbers I want, or I'm like, watch this. No, what?
Well,
yeah,
to some degree.
To
See,
some
that's
degree.
that's what I was about to say. I'm gonna let you finish though, but go ahead.
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
yeah, or with the industry that I'm in, I would say like media, communications, influencers, very saturated. And more recently, I've been seeing everybody doing content.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be a little intimidating to do content and try to stand out, or not be like, oh, another influencer, another wannabe influencer. Like I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3.
So I'm gonna say 5. Which I'm shocked that I'm the highest. Like that sucks. But the reason being for me is a few things, right? First of all, you talk about the industry we're in, right? So for me, musically, people's opinions matter, right? So automatically, just off the fact that they're the mass public's opinion has a hold on how it's received and stuff. Automatically, I'm at like 2. So I'm gonna tell you where the rest of the 3 come from, right? I'd be worried about my narrative, right?
Okay.
I feel like I am completely misunderstood without my narrative being in control, right? It's one of the main reasons why, I'm not really into, having a manager or,
Like PR?
You know what I'm saying? Like having a team, like, well, to some degree there is a team, but like, when I say, this is what I mean, right? I write the songs. I come up with the idea, you know what I'm saying? If there's a guest, a part of this, like it's usually I pre-concocted, like this person is, you know what I'm saying? Like it just, I feel like, and then this is what I'm writing it about. This is why, this is where this, like I could break it down, like we wanted to, I could go through whatever song, tell you this means this, you know what I'm saying? Where this comes from, the backstory behind that. Like you want to make sure that the authenticity is what people connect to. And I care that people feel like I'm authentic. Like because if you don't, I gotta throw some hand. Nah. But no, seriously, like if you don't, then I'm being misunderstood. Right? So, and yeah, I mean, you know, so I'm gonna clarify for the audience, right? Automatically, because to some degree as an artist, you have to be a people pleaser. That's where 2 come from. But my real answer actually technically is 3. So no, but no, I'm gonna go 5, accumulating everything that I just said. Like when you add it all together, it's, you know, it weighs, it holds some weight. Not a lot. I definitely think if your number is higher than about maybe 7, you got some things to evaluate, depending on what your industry is. Like if it really matters, like if you can't do what you do without somebody else's opinion, I can understand it. But yeah, I think I'm comfortable saying 5. I feel like that's not, you know, I'm not ashamed of that.
Yeah, don't be. Everybody has their own levels, their own mentality. But no, definitely, I get what you're saying. To some extent, you have to care. Because if the people don't like it,
what you doing? Right.
What you doing? Nobody's seeing it. They not rocking with it.
Yep.
So, considering that number, you said 0. You untouchable.
Facts.
If you were at a 0,
yep,
what would you be doing?
Wow. For me to get to 0, I'd have to be on like it.
Or how about 2? Let's say 2.
Okay.
You take away the other 3.
The 3.
Yeah, because like you said, you have to care at some point.
Right.
Say you at a 2.
So taking away the 3.
Like I ain't worried about when nobody think about it.
So you're asking me what do I have to do to get there, or what would I be doing if I was there?
What would you be doing if you were there? Is there something specific that you would like to cross over into?
Yes. Yes.
But you're not crossed over into it because
right.
Yeah.
I would
No, you need me to say the question again?
No.
Okay.
No. I would what is something that I want to do? No. Okay, first of all, let me go back, right? Because I consider myself creatively free, right? I think I have all the freedom I need, right? I think for me, I feel like certain things would be received certain ways with a certain backing, right? Mm-hmm. And actually, you know what? I'm lying to you, right? I'm free to the point that something that we have in the works is now, see, okay, let me put it to you like this, right? No, I'm all over the place now, but let me put it to you like this, right? Nothing is necessarily stopping me from doing it, but I need to make sure it can garner as much attention as possible, right? Mm-hmm. So this don't necessarily bring my numbers down, but what I would say is that, you know, again, to what I was saying about being in control of your narrative and things like that, as long as, I don't care how people feel about what specific thing I'm talking about, it's more so, I need you to understand 3 things. 1, I'm not your typical artist. Like, this is something that not everybody can do, mm-hmm. right? Like this version of Deaize is something that not everyone can do. That automatically is going to be the standout, right? What I'm talking about. 2, it's, you got to understand the angle in the artistry. Like and I can't speak about it. Like, it would make so much more sense if I told you what it was. But, well, no, actually, okay, hold on. Because it's a podcast, right? This is how you get a clip for the episode. Do you want me to speak on it?
Yeah, you might as well, man.
All right.
Is this stuff we working on in the future?
Yes. You want me to wait? You want me to wait till we get to that part? Because I can.
Just bring it now.
Bring it now.
If it fits now, put it in now.
So, this is exclusive. In a perfect world, exclusive. In the coming months, John curated a country song for me. No lie. No lie, we got a country song coming. We got a country song, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. And here to answer the question, I would mess around with like a concept album. I would. Like if this was received the way that I wanted it to be, I would do a country album. I would. It'd be hilarious, but I would do it for sure. Just because people think that I wouldn't do it. Like, yeah.
This is your idea.
No, it was. I'm not gonna like. He came with the beat, and I was like, I've always wanted to do this, but I don't know. And he was like, bro, you gotta do it, bro. Especially if you like, cause I loved it. Like when I heard it, I was like, bro, this joint's a banger. And he was like, bro, you gotta. I'm telling you, bro. This the one. And I was, and this is what I mean about being strategic, right? Like I don't even want to drop it until we have a video ready to go. Like this is a real, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole moment in time experience type thing, and it has to be rolled out correctly, right? And that's all I'm gonna say about it. But yeah, no. So to answer the question, yes, it would be, and I'm not gonna lie. Me saying I don't know what I'm gonna say is because I didn't know if I was gonna say it or not. But yeah, no. Definitely, I would want to mess with concept albums, like sort of like you know how Lil Yachty did with the Let's Start Here, something like just something way out of my normal genre, right? And for me, it would be country music. It would.
That is so
yeah.
cool. I never heard of a country album from this area.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's so funny you say that because you know Beyonce is coming out.
Yes.
With a country album.
I heard that Jones cranking too. I heard like the one song that she got out, the little what is it, Texas Hold'em? Yeah, Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
They love that.
It's grown.
Now let me ask you this: do you think they love it because of Beyonce? Be honest. Like, do you really enjoy the song? Like, if it wasn't Beyonce, you'd be like, this joint great.
I can honestly say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not like a Beyonce stan, so I can say that it's grown on me. It's different, but I was talking to somebody about this, and they said to be the best, you have to do everything. Reinvent
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. How many times can you reinvent yourself without people saying, you know, this is wild. This isn't good.
Beyonce's one of the best. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go down all those different paths. So you going down a different path.
Just because you think I can, I'm gonna do it. Straight up.
That is so cool.
And again, another reason why my number's at 5, because if you tell me I can't do something, that's gonna make me want to do it even more. That's a number, right? That's one full number right there. That's one full number on the scale right there. Just if you tell me that I can't do something, I'm gonna try it just because you said I couldn't do it.
Country, you got dabbling drill music.
Oh, facts. No, I have a drill song.
What drill song?
Watch Me. It's a feature. It's Kata's song, but I'm on it. That's a drill song.
Oh, wow.
So listen, I'm gonna just help you, Carmen. Let me just help you out, right?
Please help me.
I coined the phrase, Deaize is for the neighborhood, right? So as far as R&B and hip hop go, I've pretty much dabbled in everything. Now there's some, again, see, I'm not about to reveal all my secrets. Pop music. Do I have a pop track yet?
Pop music.
Not necessarily.
I got you.
Hey!
We can work it out, right?
Yeah.
We can work it out. No, I think I've come close, but I don't think I have anything that's like pop, like, you know, super like karaoke. Like if I don't feel like it's karaoke level, then yeah, I'm not gonna call it pop. But we come close. But I'm with you. Let's do it. I'm with it. Yeah, John, that's the next project. Next song. Yeah, nah. New beat. I need a new beat, man. Give me a pop joint. We about to weekend that joint. We about to Bruno Mars that joint. Yeah. Facts. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
You need an extra.
Listen. Nah, you don't be shy though. If I put you in the booth, you gotta sing.
Oh, no.
What?
That's not what I was talking about. Extra as in I'm gonna do a music video for this.
Okay.
And I know you like to write stories.
That's true.
Write me in.
Bet.
I'll show up.
Bet. Don't be scared.
I'm not.
All right.
And I would not say that to a lot of people.
Facts. No, I already know. We locked for sure.
But yeah.
Bet.
Okay.
Bet.
Okay. Exclusive. I'm excited.
Let's
for
do
that.
it. Let's do it.
So, what advice would you give to somebody that is, let's say, they focusing on comparisons too much? They just too wrapped up in it, and it's preventing them from doing what they actually want to do. Let's say that's for the people that's at like a 7 or 8.
Right.
9 or 10.
Go ahead, John.
Man, I would say
Mr. Zero. No, you gotta go first because you're 0.
Right. I would say, you know, you can't be somebody else. You know what I mean? You have to be the best you that you can be. You know, nobody can do what you do better than you. You know, like in your case with the podcast, nobody can do it like you. You know, with me, nobody can play the keys like me. So once you adapt that mentality, you'll be good to go. So, yeah.
Straightforward.
Facts,
From Mr. Zero.
Fact, Mr. Zero. Mr. Zero.
You can get that on the shirt.
Facts, Mr. Zero. That's some good merch right there. Yeah, Zero Hero. There you go, Zero Hero. So I'm gonna say, you guys, yo, you really do be having good questions. I think. So, well, one of the things we already talked about is eliminating distractions, right?
Yep.
Eliminating distractions as much as possible. And then I would say, dang, that was such a good, yeah, I ain't about to like spin his answer, but that was good. Like, I would say, wow. Yeah, facts. In addition to that, no, I'm gonna let you have it. That's the right answer. No, for real, because it is. You gotta. That's the answer. Like, that's really the best answer I can give you. Is, you know, it's, well, in addition to the, you know, eliminate distractions as much as possible. But yeah, you have to be yourself. Like, I mean, and I guess I said it a little bit like, or you just need to take something that somebody else has done and reinvent it. Like, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you have to, like, individuality is, everybody's an individual. Like, why is there 7 billion human beings on the planet? Because there's 7 billion individuals on the planet. So if 7 billion people were doing the same thing, like, come on, like, that don't even sound realistic. So it's, I mean, a little bit of it is finding your niche in, you know, because, you know, we talk about how, you know, certain industries are oversaturated that people are getting into. You just got to find a lane in it. But once you find that lane, and mind you, because we talk about, prayer and you know, the word and stuff like that. Like, when you develop, you know, your identity in Christ and your identity in, you know, his purpose for your life, like, that's, all of that is individual. Like, you can't worry about Tom and Sue's, you know what I'm saying, path, and you know what I'm saying? Like, no, for real. Like, when you on that timing, all of that is purposed and set out for you individually. And then you can't really worry about, you know, the comparison. You can't worry. Then then you have to eliminate distractions because you going after something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that helps. All of that helps, and all of that elevates you towards, you know, those goals and things that you have set out. Helps you achieve them too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And one thing I would say, like, piggybacking off of eliminating distractions, is having a good crowd around you.
Yep.
Like,
support system.
My friends, my family, they make me feel like superstars. And
you're a star. You're a star.
You see, like, it's so important.
You're a star.
Because that way you can, it kind of bring you back to reality.
Yeah.
When you hear that from the people that you actually interact with, as opposed to comparing yourself to something that you see online. But some of that stuff not even real.
Sure.
Come to find out,
it's a scam.
It's a scam.
Propaganda.
And it'll drive you crazy if you let it. But I'm the same way. I can't turn my phone off. I gotta keep my phone off. I do a lot of the work on my phone, but it's very important to come out of that and interact in the real world with real human beings.
Take a break. All it is a break.
Mm-hmm. Or get another phone.
Two phone joint. Yeah, two phone that joint. Two phone that joint. Facts.
So, I know we talked about the country song. Is that, what else are you guys working on in the future?
Go ahead.
Let's say, like, maybe in the 2024.
Bet.
More music, more life, more everything. Yeah. So.
Do you, so you do producing. How do you feel about being in front of the camera? Like,
I mean, well, I'm not gonna lie. Like, on the way here, I was like so nervous, but I feel at home for real in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's got to be like the right environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is like perfect environment.
Mm-hmm. So perfect world, as they say.
We got to sign. Hey, look, perfect. Didn't I just said it before we started? Perfect world, perfect couch, man. Like this, for real. So for me, first of all, well, so to be honest, just to educate, the public who does not know, the reason why me and John are doing this episode, the last four singles, I would have to count. Don't quote me on that. But the last 4 singles I've dropped have all been produced by John. And we just talked to you about the country song that's on the way. And actually, shameless plug. Shameless plug. We got a joint dropping tomorrow. Actually, it should be out tomorrow. And believe it or not, the cover art was done by Quinn.
Yes.
The cover art was done by Quinn.
Yes.
The cover art was done by Quinn. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that before I leave. But yeah, so yeah, we've been working close. Absolutely. And apparently we have more to do with the pop song. That's on the way. Yeah. But yeah, no. So tons of and mind you, I don't know if you know, but I mean, he know. Y'all probably don't know, but nah. So I've been dropping a song every day, every 18th of the month. Okay. My birthday is actually September 18th, so plan on keeping it going up until that point. We'll see how long it stretches out. To be honest, my original goal was to drop a single every month until my next project. We'll see if it lasts that long. And to be honest, like I said, this month we might be off by a day because literally just submitted that joint today, like this morning.
How long it take to roll over?
So with uploads, because we were just talking about this on the way, like when you got a big project, you do want to do it as early as possible. But even with a single, you do want to do it as early as possible. I would say the latest that I've done, and it still came out the day we wanted it to, was like maybe 3 days before. This is going to be an act of God. If this joint comes out, I'm serious. If this joint really do drop on all platforms tomorrow, I'm going to just have to do a praise dance because we literally submitted that joint this morning. I'm not lying to you. Like, this morning. Yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, no, so I got that going. I have a collab project in the works with my boy Kata. You haven't had Kata on the podcast yet. Yeah, I'll send you his information. That'll be a good episode for you. But yeah, so Kata, we got a project called It's Just Business coming. Yeah, shameless plug. Like, if you know anything about my music, then you know who he is. Because we do a lot of songs together. But yeah, so we got a project coming. We just said, we got so many songs together, we might as well just make a project. And that's how it happened. And then I actually have another project that could be on the way this year. I'm about to work with another good peer of mine, Kavion Link. And shout out to Kavion. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. We got a project coming. There's no dates, there's no nothing. Just know that we're about to start working. So yeah. And is there anything else that I'm doing? I'll be doing a lot, as you can see. Like, this joint was long. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nothing sizable. Because I'm thinking just like stuff like where my name is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's
closer to the top. Like, not, oh, I'm just doing this for this person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think right now that's it. But hey, this is why you follow me, because you never look. But yeah, no, for sure. 2024 it's just getting started. It's just like what is this, March? Yeah, March. We got a lot more to do this year. Oh, I do got something else. I told you we music videos. Yeah, videos. But do some videos. So yeah, videos on the way.
All right, I'm excited. Yeah. I'm like really excited for this country song. Y'all have no idea.
I'm telling you.
I've never seen it done in the area. It hasn't been done in the area.
Carmen, the song is done. It's not out. Like, off camera, I got you. I'll play it today.
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this joint up then, because I gotta hear this.
I'll play it today. That's your gifts. Yeah, you've given me the gift of coming back to the show. Yay. My gifts to you. You get to see the cover art before everybody else. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're gonna play the country joint.
Fire. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming through.
Absolutely.
I hope I made this as free flowing as possible.
You did.
Because I'd be nervous when I start to, as you can see. But yeah, this was a good episode.
Definitely.
Good. A lot more to come. A lot more to come.
Yes. Yes.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to In a Perfect World. I'll see you guys next week with a brand new episode. Again, I'm here with Deaize and I'm here with John Leslie. See y'all soon.
We out.